What if Coco was never just a movie about music and the Day of the Dead, but a story about ancestral wounds that travel through generations? At first glance, Coco looks like a colorful Pixar adventure about music, family, and the Mexican tradition of Dia de los Muertos. But beneath the music, the vibrant colors, and the journey to the land of the dead, the movie hides something much deeper. A story about family memory, about ancestors who were misunderstood, and about how the pain of one generation can silently shape the lives of the next. Because in the Rivera family, music is forbidden, not because it is dangerous, but because of a story that everyone believes to be true. Long ago, the family was told that their great-great-grandfather abandoned his wife and daughter to follow his dream of music. That story became a wound. And over time, that wound became a rule. No music, ever. Generation after generation, the family repeats the same belief. But what if that belief was never the truth? In many families, when someone is misunderstood or excluded, their story doesn't disappear. It continues to live in silence. This is exactly what happens to Héctor. Héctor is the forgotten ancestor, the one who was blamed, the one whose story was never truly heard. And when someone is excluded from a family system, something interesting happens. Their presence doesn't disappear. Instead, their influence continues through the descendants. Without even knowing why, someone in the family begins to feel drawn to what was once rejected. In Coco, that person is Miguel. Miguel loves music, even though his entire family forbids it, even though it goes against everything his ancestors taught. He cannot explain why, but he feels it deeply. This is what many psychologists call an invisible loyalty, a connection to someone in the past who was never fully seen or understood. Miguel's love for music is not random. It is a thread connecting him to Héctor, the ancestor who was forgotten. Miguel's journey to the land of the dead is not just a magical adventure. It is a journey into his own family history. There, he discovers the truth that had been hidden for generations. Héctor never abandoned his family. He was trying to return home, he loved his daughter, and he wrote the song Remember Me for her. But history had been rewritten. The real story had been buried. Everything changes when Miguel brings the truth back to the living world, when Héctor is remembered again. Because in the world of Coco, something powerful happens when someone is forgotten. They begin to disappear. But when they are remembered, they live again. The moment Miguel sings, "Remember Me" to Mama Coco is one of the most emotional moments in the entire film. Because in that moment, memory is restored, love returns, and the family system heals. Coco is not just a story about music. It's a story about remembering the ancestors who came before us, about restoring the truth when it has been lost, and about how healing sometimes begins with a single descendant who chooses to listen to the past. Miguel didn't just follow his dream. He restored balance to his family's history, and maybe that's the hidden message Pixar placed inside Coco. Sometimes the past is not truly gone. Sometimes it is simply waiting to be remembered. But now I want to ask you something. When you watched Coco for the first time, did you notice this deeper story? Or did it seem like just a beautiful movie about music and family? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy discovering the hidden meanings behind your favorite animated movies, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Because every week we uncover the secrets hidden inside the world's most beloved animated stories. Welcome to The Cartoon Secrets.